go for offense or defense? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 needs to take advantage of the burnout. Did they mean to do that? Oh my, the throw tech. Closes in. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Crowns him from above. Breaks through with the throw. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Medium kick hits. Closes the gap. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Is the fireball part of their corner game? Limited resources at hand right now. They saw a path and they took it. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Projectile to try and change the situation. Goes low. Player brushes that off and keeps going. Burnout activates. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Yo, are they actually dead? They're not dead. This fight's not over. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player 2 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Time's the only thing moving here. Nice cross-up. Okay, they trade hits. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. This is a huge chance to make them feel it. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Impact's a no-go. Burnout activates. Player 1 is maintaining the corner. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Shows a medium kick. Chin right kick for a mix-up. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive kicks. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Gotta be kept. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. That's a counter. Oh, they're in the corner now. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Spikes him with tree glove. Both fighters planning something? Throws him. Dangerous range here. Closing moments of the match. Gets him with a Euro step. With medium poke. Burns out. All the throw connects. Player 1 can draw super hard incoming. Excellent read. Just what they were after. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? They are letting it fly from the get-go. No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. This can lead to some big damage. Nails the three ball. Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense or all the throw connects? Oh, here we go. Are we going to see a comeback here? This is so tense. Closes it out. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. They're still at it. No one's willing to step away from a rematch. Shows a medium kick. still very early in the... round. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Definitely shuts out the jump. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Opts for the throw. Knockdown. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. They break things off to take a quick breather. Taking stock. Fantastic reactions there. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Holds out with the block. Nice tech. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Closing moments of... Oh, burnout triggered. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Next up, stage selection.
Training room.
Now that we know our stage, it's time to select the characters.
Heroic as a tiger. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you was not my psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of strife and struggling.
Smart choice. Hold up.
And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy.
Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business.
Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you work hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Come on. I'm number one. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Charges in with authority. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Counter hit throw there. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Does a good job of pushing back. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Drive gauge finally recovers. Sticks the combo. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive gauge. Life lead opens up. Still slugging KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Holds out with the block. Anything could happen here. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 2, how will they utilize this? Oh no, they're stunned. The stun's got both sides thinking about what's next. 100 hand slap. It's a good spot to use the super. Burns all three for the final bout. I hope they've got a stretcher on standby. Damn it. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. What are you jumping in for? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Holds out with the block. Burnout is triggered. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Player 1 has used up all of their drive damage. They need to hold out. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Grabs them. Taking stock. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Left off a projectile to waste time. Time's the only thing moving here. Parries the projectile. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Will this super art connect? Ultimate killer head round! Player 1 has completely used those for the super art? One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Checks him with the projectile. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shoryuken delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Connects with medium kick. Wrapping it out up close. Experiencing burnout. Knockdown and a super art. This Dragon Lash Flame could be big. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. That combo did decent damage. Okay, Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sticks the jump in. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Parries the attack. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Both players with no drive in the tank. Solid combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Taking stock. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start. Uses the parry. Checks him with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. They were right to be on guard there. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Hits them with a stop and pop. Grabs and throws them away. Knockdown and experiencing burnout. Players, they're going for the super art. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a fireball! Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Close range projectile. How's this? Both avoiding the wall like a plague. Gets out of the corner. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge despair. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Uh-oh. This could really hit the scale. Bet that hurts. And the super. Time connects with the throw. Jumps. Shinrai. Parry connects. Big read. Noticeable life lead is a comeback wall splat into the guard break. Opens them right up. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Parry to answer the impact. So on point. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Get some. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight!
Checks him with the projectile. Cannon Blossom! Very slick with the combo. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Experiencing burnout. Player's ultimate killer head round. They just make Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Dashes forward. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 KO. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1.
Are these two gonna fight forever? Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Uses a drive parry against the attack. The parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Throws them to negate the block. Heading into the end game now. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. jhon kick for a mix-up. Ghoul gain control of the match in the early going. Hits them with a stop and block. Dashes. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight. Player, the corner throw ends it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Out of my way.
Final round. Fight!
Crowns them from above. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player 2 got smothered. But what now? Medium kick hits. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here.
Bet that.
Not wasting any time spending that meter. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge despair. This is gonna hurt. Escapes the corner. Okay, here we connect with the throw. Player 2 has got to work this and lead to some big damage. Amazing. Noticeable life lead. Is the comeback still possible? Crowns them from it is over. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop that.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Going on the offensive? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Holds out with the block. Grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. Lots of aggression from both sides. Nothing but air for the impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, will this super art connect? Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. Life lead opens up. Can't tech the throw? Both fighters planning something? Player 2 goes for the level 1 super. Player 1 will come from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Sure you can? Who's going to start things off? Connects with medium kick. jhon kick for a mix-up. Hits them with a stop and box. Player experiencing burnout. Still slugging it out at this range. Both fighters planning something? Their life is hanging by a thread. KO! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. They block the overhead, and player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Taking cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps up, grabs him, closes the gap for the grab. Still slugging it out at this range. Flashes him. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Charges forward. Connects with the throw. Going in. Player 2 is in a... They're going for the super art? This may turn into a big chance. Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a fireball. Throw leaves them wide open. Close range projectile. The feeling out phase is over. Time to bend the meter, hoping for a good return. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Bet that hurt.
This might be up the overhead deny. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Player 1 is in a very good spot now. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. This is the time to call the throw connects. Block super hard incoming. Good one with the ultimate killer head round. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? This is gonna hurt. Lift off. Take a seat. The jump in is denied. I can't believe it. No one could have called that.
Honda.
Player 2 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.